I want to thank particularly a couple of people here, Governor Plenty, who has committed himself to these forums and has taken the time out of his busy schedule for a discussion. And then Senator Klobuchar, who is representing us on the Washington end, for the fine work that she's been doing on global warming on our behalf. And we have a fine discussion. We'll have panelists today and then questions and answers for about 25 minutes after that. I want to first start the opening remarks by saying that global warming is really a silent enemy that's at our doorsteps, that threatens our way of life, our economy. It also threatens life on this planet with mass extinction. But on the other hand, the solutions are some of the greatest opportunities we've ever had to unite ourselves as a people and also to build a lasting and prosperous economy for Minnesota. So we're really at a tipping point here of some real major problems that's going to affect all of us that we have to act on fast. And finally, we're waking up to the fact that global warming is real today, as perceived by the audience here. Governor Plenty invited me in January to organize four or five of these panel discussions in different regions of the state to emphasize the local impact around global warming. And not only emphasize the impact, but start the movement towards solutions. Here in Ely, we have a lot at stake if the climate changes. The concerns are reflected in this fine panel that we have of scientists, leaders in industry, political leaders such as the Governor and Senator Klobuchar. Our community has been, in the past, been deeply divided on political issues and land use issues, but we are really united around the issue of global warming, and we're also united around the new economy that's going to be built around energy transformation. Global warming is a nonpartisan issue. It's going to affect us all, and we all, I'm sure, have deep concerns for this. I'm now going to turn it over to Jay Drake Hamilton, Science Policy Director for Fresh Energy. Jay and I have worked the last 3 years giving presentations to churches and various groups around the states. We've probably talked to over 50 groups, almost 50,000 people in the last 3 years. And Jay is going to run the forum. She's going to make some remarks of her own later on. And then she's going to keep everybody within a strict time frame here. So Jay, do you want to take it from there?
Thank you to my good friend, Will Steeger. Here's how it's going to work today. I realize it's crowded in here. Thank you all for coming here. You're actually going to hear from everyone up on this stage, but only very briefly. You'll hear first from Governor Plenty and from Senator Klobuchar, each for about 5 minutes. And then I will introduce to you all the panelists who are going to be talking to you about their perspectives on the impacts of climate change and global warming, particularly here in the North Country, in the North Woods, and especially what are the solutions? What are the creative ideas for tackling this serious issue in a way that will create economic opportunities for Minnesota?